Alrighty guys, welcome to day 3. So day 3 here I've got core strengthening. So we're going to be doing some leg lifts, plank and holds. We're going to be doing side planks. We're going to hold for 30 seconds. We're going to do some hip raises with that as well. If you have an exercise ball, you can use that and do abdominal crunches, but for the sake of the video, and I'm not sure where it's up there, but we'll go ahead and just do crunches on the ground. We're going to be doing dead bugs, and then to end it, we're going to be doing a few exercises, a few stretches, and we're going to be doing a cobra pose, and I'll show you all the exercises and the stretches. And then we're going to be doing at the very end a side oblique stretch. Alrighty, and so the first exercise we're going to do, you guys are familiar with it. We did it in the first exercise on the first day. So we're going to be doing again leg lifts because it activates your hip as well as your abdominals. Let's see here. Alrighty. So laying down, we're just gonna do, let's see here. We're gonna be doing 3 of 10, so we're gonna do, I'm just gonna demonstrate it for you guys. I'll do 1 set, and then I'll go on to the next exercise, but keep in mind you're gonna wanna do 3 sets. Okay, so for the first one, I'll start on the right side so you can see it. Toe pointed up to the sky. Try to keep your back flat on the ground, and then come up 90 degrees, and you should feel that a little bit in your abs, and then your hip flexor here. Do 10, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, and then go over to the left side. We'll do toes pointed up. Try to keep your back as flat on the ground as possible. You can have your arms to the side, or you can have them. I like to have it on my abs. That way I can feel them contracting. All right, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Alright, like I said, I'm just going to demonstrate the one of the sets out of the 3. So keep in mind you're going to want to do 2 more sets and 10 reps on each side. Okay, so for the plank and holds, we're going to do, this would have been normally done 2 times. So it'll be 30 to 45 seconds, however long you can go. If you can go beyond that, like a minute, that's even better, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you the form. And so you're going to be on your forearms here, and try to keep them 90 degrees. Try to keep your elbows under your shoulders, on your toes, and try to keep a flat back, butt down, and hold that for 30 seconds. 1, 2, that's about 30 seconds there. All right, so like I said, if you can go beyond 30 seconds, good for you. So we're going to go on to the next exercise, and that's going to be a side plank with hip raises. So you're going to hold for 30 seconds, and then if you can do 10 hip raises, go for it. If not, go ahead and rest. So like the plank, you're going to have your elbow underneath your shoulder. So you're going to be lying on the side like this with your forearm. So we'll do like this. And you can bring your foot forward, or you can kind of keep it like that and try to keep your hips up as high as you can. Try to keep them back. And then if you were to go on to the hip raises, you would stay in that, and you would just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. And you'll do that on the other side as well. So the same thing. Elbow underneath the shoulder, hips up, 30 seconds. And then after the 30 seconds elapses, you'll do again a hip raise. And so it'll be 1, 2, 3, and so on. So after those hip raises, we'll do crunches, and we'll do 2 of 20. If you can do 20, awesome. If not, just do as many as you can. Shoot for 12 to 20 is always a good number. So for a crunch, laying on your butt, go and lie down, and then try to touch your heels. And so hands flat on the ground, and try to touch your heels. So 1, so that's 20 there. And you'll do that 2 times through. So feel free to pause the video to get that second set in. So next exercise will be dead bugs. So that'll be lying on your back as well. And so what it'll be is you'll be lying on your back here. And you'll have your feet on the ground like this and your arms up. And you'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how many we were doing there. So we'll do 12. So 2 times of 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then if that's too hard for you when you're doing that, you can always just do out and then down, out and then down. Kind of just taking it one body part at a time rather than doing them together. Okay, so going on to the next exercise. And so the dead bugs you want to do twice. So 2 sets of 12. But I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next exercise. And actually it's rather than exercise, it's a stretch. So after going through the whole ab routine, you're going to feel your abs are a little tight. And maybe you'll feel burn in them as well. And so what you'll want to do is we're going to go ahead and go to a cobra pose. So some of you might know this from like yoga. So it'll be in the prone position, and you'll go ahead and push up so that your shoulders come up and your sternum's off the ground, and you should feel that stretch in your abs. And go ahead and hold that for 30 seconds. And 30 seconds may be too long for some people. If 15 seconds is good for you, go ahead and do 15 seconds, but I'm going to go ahead and do 30 seconds. So about 15 more seconds, 10 or so. Alrighty. And then next thing we're gonna do is a side oblique stretch. So you'll want to we'll do that 15 seconds on each side, and we'll do it 2 times through. So let me adjust the camera here so you guys can see. So all it is reach into the sky. Try to keep your hand kind of facing like this, and just reach the sky and reach across. And you should feel that in your lat as well in your obliques. And go ahead and do it to the other side. So hand up, and then start to cross. All right, good job, guys. So that'll conclude core strengthening for day 3, and I'll see you back for day 4.